New York. I'm Selwyn Collins, your host of CWS Journeys. Thank you for joining us for another evening of conversation. Our guest this evening is a gem of our soil, another gem of our soil, Verna Walcott White, also known as Miss Verna or Miss V. Um, Most of our students call her that. She is versatile, creative, and is truly proficient in her field. She's passionate about her profession, which is dance. She began dancing at the tender age of 3 under numerous famous Guyanese and international instructors and gurus. Ms. Verna joined the Guyana School of Dance as a teenager from its inception under the tutelage of its founder and director, Lavina Williams, famous Haitian-American dancer, choreographer, director. She was chosen to be a member of the Guyana National Dance Company as a founder member under the directorship of Geraldo Lastra, prominent choreographer, director, dance of Cuba, Eduardo Riviera, a renowned Cuban choreographer, and Orestes Mejica. My Spanish teacher is going to kill me for this. Also of Cuba, renowned Guyanese guru, the late Philip McClintock, and Doris Harper Wills were some of her professors, to name a few. Ms. Verna was also an instructor in the Guyana National School of Dance. She also choreographed for the Guyana National Dance Company, and her work was shown around the world on the company's tour. Verna, let's just get started. Good evening, Verna, and welcome to CWS Journeys.
Good evening, Selwyn, and thank you for giving me this opportunity.
You are quite welcome. Beyond the accomplishments and the awards and all the accolades, how would you, or in what ways some of your friends describe you that you agree with? What are some things they say about you that you agree with?
They always call me Miss Dancer Extraordinaire.
Oh, I like it.
And why they say that? Because I'm very meticulous with my work. And they love my work. And they can see that I have the passion and the drive for whatever I have to impart to my students.
Mm-hmm. Passion, right? When did this passion for dance develop?
At a very early age. And it developed as I grew older and matured. As I said, as you read, I started dance as 3 years old. And it was like I'm in another world. I'm in a dream world. I'm in a world of fantasy. And I just love the stage, seeing all of these spectacular props and everything. And from there, I developed this passion for dance.
Well, I want to explore your timeline a little bit. We'll get back into the whole dance thing. But if you were not a dance teacher, what other career would you like to have tried?
I would have been an academic teacher.
Any particular subject?
In general.
Okay.
General subject. I would have followed my mom's footsteps. I always like to teach.
Tell us a little bit about your mom. What did she actually teach? Was she a dance teacher, or was she an academic teacher? What did she teach?
She was an academic teacher. And she really put out a lot of lawyers and doctors, and she was phenomenal. Very soft, quiet, ladylike, and a Christian woman.
What is your favorite memory of her?
My favorite moment of my mom is peace.
Uh-huh.
She always tried to let us be peaceful. We all must be peaceful and share peace in the world. Be kind to one another. Said if anyone hit you, turn the other cheek. And that was her motto. Peace.
Are you
Love.
where you have other siblings?
Pardon me?
Do you have other siblings?
Yes, I do have.
Uh-huh.
I have 5 other siblings. We're 6 left. We were 10, and the others passed away, and we are now 6.
Where do you fall?
I am number 8.
Number 8. Wow. So you were born and raised in Guyana. Give us a glimpse of like for you growing up in Guyana at ages 9 and 15?
9 and 15, let me see. It was exciting. We were a very large family and we were very, very close and happy, mischievous in a lot of ways. Myself, my sister Barbara, and I, we grew up together. Everyone took us as twins. So we were like twin and very mischievous. We had our parents really, really off the wall with our mischievousness. And growing up, let me see how I can put it, I'm trying to recall those years. We love to have fun in a way that we would share jokes with each other, come around the table and sit as a family. And that's what our mom and dad is told us, that we sit at the table together and pray together as a family, because as they say, a family that prays together stays together. And we had a very, very uplifting and exciting life that today I tell my children they can't experience what we went through, because we had the best of times. And to go into that is a lot to go into, it's a lot of excitement.
What about at 15?
At 15, a lot of studying for exams, and my mom stopped me from dancing. That was something that I had to stay off for a while so that I can concentrate on my academics. And that was 15 years, that was it.
So you were introduced to dance as early as 3.
Yes.
You obviously loved it.
Yes.
Here's your mom, an academic teacher. At 15, you were kept back from dancing for a little bit because your mother wants you to focus on academics. What was that like for you? Well, describe what was your relationship with dance by the time you get to 15.
My relationship with dance at that time, I knew where I wanted to go at that time. At 15, I knew I wanted a career in dance. And because I started to choreograph at an early age, so I knew that my direction was there. And I stayed the course and stayed focused with that.
So when your mom held, sort of restricted some of your dancing, what was your reaction like? How did you feel?
I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I kind of rebelled, but I knew that she was right. I knew that my education was important, and I know that she had the best my interests at heart.
Any words of wisdom from your parents that still resonate with you today?
Yes. Stay focused, go for your goals, and reach for the stars. The stars are the limit. If whatever you want to achieve in life, you go for it. Also, when I wanted to reach my stars and my limit, it was a little intervention because, of course, my mom was very academic. And she didn't want me to stay the course of dance. She didn't see the future, that I had a future in dance. So that brought a little contention.
So after exam, when did she actually come around to you pursuing dance as a career? Or did she ever come around?
She did come around, definitely. When she sat in the cultural center and saw the development that the dance gave to us and to the audience, what we give to the audience, and what we got back as dancers. She saw the growth, my growth in dance. She was so impressed.
How old were you then?
I was 19, 20.
What was that moment like when you realized that, wow, Mama's come around? What was that like for you?
I was so pleased with her, and I was so, I felt like I could fly now, I could grow. Mom is on my side, and this is me. Mom, enjoy me. anyone see me on stage, this is Verna.
Is that one of the reasons, the experience with your mother, why you love so love to teach children?
I think that's true. That's
part of
it. That's part of it.
If you were to eavesdrop your parents, and this same particular system you said you got to get into a lot of musicians, but if you were to eavesdrop your parents and that particular system, telling a stranger about you, what do you think each of them would say?
Verna knew what she wanted. Verna knew from a young age that she wanted to dance and could not sway Verna. That was her course, and this is what she wanted in life. And she did it. And she did it her way.
Some people like to call that stubbornness. I say determination. Were you always determined?
I was always determined.
And that has worked well for you?
Yes, once I make up my mind to do something, I say, on course, that's what I want to do. And I do it, and I did it, and I do it well.
What are most people surprised to learn about you when they get to know you?
That I'm very nice. I'm a happy soul. You could walk over me and I will tell you to your face what how I feel, but that's the end of it. After that, life goes on.
Happiness.
Happiness.
Is that what you feel when you're dancing? You felt when you used to dance a lot?
When I dance, I felt everything left. If I'm worried about anything, it disappeared.
Tell us.
I'm in a different world.
So tell us an experience. You've danced with Verna Williams, or you're trained and taught by Verna Williams, and there are lots of guys in the community you've danced with and so on. The other night, I think you were telling me about Malcolm Hall and Philip McClintock, how great they were as choreographers. Tell us an experience, a memorable experience with you on the stage, and just really find yourself in a different world.
Okay, I go back to when I was pregnant. I was getting my last child, my son. And Burnham had commissioned this dance for the dance company to do.
That's Diana's former president.
Former president for Burnham. And the name of the choreography is Seven Pawns. And Philip McClintock, he was a choreographer. In my state of pregnancy, I was like 7, 8 months in pregnancy, I danced. I did lifts. And I didn't feel anything. They were lifting me in the air. Every time anyone saw me and they lifted, the audience was going, ooh, come to the tip of their chair. And, it was phenomenal. And I soared. And for that same choreography, I did all the designing for that choreography. So of course I designed my costume, and it kind of had hit my pregnancy. And at the end of that performance, folks Burnham came backstage, asked, where is she? He get his wife, Viola, and they came especially to me. And he touched and rubbed my stomach. He said, you're getting a boy.
Wow.
And lo and behold, that was true. In those days, we didn't know in Guyana if you're getting a boy or a girl or whatever. So he was on point. I did get a boy. Yes. I enjoyed that dance. It took me to high heights. Because I couldn't believe I was doing this myself.
Yeah.
Dancing in a pregnancy. And doing all those lifts.
Wow. You have studied under some dance greats you mentioned. Who has left the most profound impression on you?
Geraldo Lasker.
Geraldo Lasker.
He was like a father to me, yes. To all of us, I must say, the whole company. He was the one who formed the National Dance Company. And he took us in like a father.
Was he your favorite?
He was one of my favorites, yes.
So many of us have heard about Lavina Williams. Tell us a little bit about her.
Lavina was very fun. She was a phenomenal woman. In her age, she was doing so much. At my age, now I can't even do. She was doing all the splits and everything. She enhanced us and pushed us when she said 1, 2, 3, 4, click, and the drum start. She's gone. Be gone with her. She was an exciting and exceptional woman. When she walks into the room, you have to just look at the Lavina.
What was she memorable for?
Lavina was memorable for her splits. From on my part, that's what I think.
Splits.
Her splits. Her phenomenal splits. Clean splits.
Of all the dance styles that you've learned and you teach, which is your favorite?
African, Afro-Caribbean.
Really?
Yes.
You teach Afro-Caribbean?
Yes, I do.
Where can people find you, or do you only teach children?
I teach adults too.
So where can they find you, Verna?
They can find me. I give you my phone number, but we're located at Eagles Academy for Boys in Queens, and it's at the corner of Linden and Merritt. And my phone number is, I give you my phone number, should I?
Well, I think an email address is up to you.
Yeah, I can give you my email address. It's better. Vimpressions at AOL.com.
You still have AOL?
Yes, I'm setting up my website now. I'm like a little behind, but I'm getting there. I'm not that tech savvy.
Wow. So, the teaching, when did the teaching bug hit you?
At a very early age, again. I can remember I was 16 years old when I started the choreography bug. I'm lying in bed and so I hear music or an idea comes into my head and I'm up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm dancing and choreographing.
Wow.
Yes, and I just imparted it to students, young adults, all adults, because I taught in organizations in Guyana as well as in schools and the Guyana National School of Dance. So I had a wide range of individuals that I taught, and I started my choreography with it.
Take us back to the beginnings at the National School of Dance. What was that like when they contacted you and asked you to be part of it?
The National Dance, when they asked me to be a part of the National Dance Company. I was working in Department of Culture as Lynn Dolphin's secretary. Lynn Dolphin was the director for Department of Culture. And at that point, they were forming the National Dance Company. And I was a member of the National School of Dance in the advanced class. And fortunately, I was one of them that was chosen as a member. And I walked on air for a long time because I was so privileged to be a part of that group. It was elite special. We were special in Guyana. We were like celebrities walking around. Everywhere we go, they're dancers.
I know for our listeners who are not part of the Commonwealth, that might not understand the presence of Cuban teachers. Tell us a little bit about that experience, about Cuban dance teachers coming to Guyana.
That was the best thing that ever happened to Guyana. And that's why the Guyana National Dance Company was so strong. We were like number 3 in the Caribbean at that time. And having the Cuban professors, they took us to a high level. Because in Cuba, they don't make jokes. From 3 years old, you can see the little ones going to dance classes. They're fetching their big instruments. They're into their cultures very strong. Very, very, very strong. They don't play with their arts. And they came and they imparted that into the National Dance Company, the discipline. It was so much discipline that we, as dancers of the National Dance Company, were able to impart that into the school as teachers in the National School of Dance.
What were some of the rules that they implemented that really surprised you?
And you see, there's so many rules. One of them. Well, you see, in dance, we have a lot of basic rules already.
Mm-hmm.
No gum chewing, no jewelry, no talking, and all of that. So we already had that in us. So it was not really much that they, but in that form of discipline that was surprising. But I know that they were like on time. That's one thing.
Punctuality.
Yes. Punctuality, guys, we know guys never on time. The punctuality, that was one surprising thing that we had to really pull ourselves together with that.
So you have traveled a lot. You've studied in Jamaica, and different places. Did you actually study in Cuba?
We did workshops in Cuba.
Workshops in Cuba.
Yes.
What was that experience like coming from Guyana, going to Cuba?
That's the most memorable experience I ever had in my life. Traveling to Cuba and experiencing their rich culture. It is so rich. They have schools, they have the modern schools by themselves, they have the ballet schools as the folklore schools by themselves. And we visited each one of them and were able to participate in workshops in each of those schools. When we went to the festivals in Cuba, and it was like awesome. Everyone was dancing in the streets. You walk down here, it's music playing. And all you do is just join in with them. And you learn a lot. We had our performances, Guyana had our performances to celebrate Guyana, the Guyana night. And the very next morning, after every performance, we had to get up on time, early, class, workshop. And that's discipline, and that was awesome. Oh my God, I'm going blah 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 because I'm so excited because Cuba's experience was a phenomenal experience in town.
Do you still dance personally? Do you still dance or you just teach?
No, not now, not anymore.
Do you remember your last dance number or recital?
The last time I performed personally was like 8 years ago. Yes, that long. Yes.
What was that like?
It was great. It was nostalgic.
Nostalgic.
Yes, it was nostalgic.
Or let's take a break.
Okay.